So in this tutorial, guys, we're actually going to assemble our axle with our handle and the crank system. So once we've created our two parts to the handle and our axle, we're going to go into our assembly and we're going to actually put these pieces together. So click insert and you'll see handle 1 and handle 2. We're going to start with them. So click and drag them over and then accept. So the first thing we're going to do is fix these two pieces together. So that's just going to be a fasten mate. So with circles, you just need to remember, rotate your screen until you've got a good angle, and I'm going to click that blue line in the center to the blue line in the center of that piece there. As you can see, it's nice in. Now if yours was the wrong way, you can click this little angle and it'll flip it. So I want to solve and accept that. So tick, and then I'm going to cancel that next mate just up here, and we're going to just go back to that front view and I'm going to insert the axle. So insert axle, I'm going to place this down anywhere at the moment, accept that, and this is going to be locked on as well. So to begin with, we're just going to fasten mate. So again, click the fasten mate, zoom in until you find that little blue line, click it, and the corresponding over here on that axle, and you can see when we try to do mating, we can actually pull parts, separate parts. So once we click solve, this is important, solve with the current assembly, so it actually drags everything together. So that is our axle and our handle. So the next thing we need to do is actually put this into our frame. So I'm just going to rotate, you can see. Now all we're going to do is we're going to do a different type of mate. So up here it's called a revolute mate. So the same thing again, a revolute mate just means it can spin. So we're going to select that blue line on the end of our axle, and over here that blue line, the center of that circle. As you can see, it's just flush on the edge. Once I hit solve, and then I can accept that. I'm going to close the next automatic one, and as you can see, we've got our axle and a handle. Now the cool thing about Onshape is you can actually animate your parts, so we can see if this is actually going to work. So we've just put a revolute mate, so that means it should be able to spin. So I'm going to go to that revolute mate, I'm going to right click it, I'm going to go animate, and then I'm going to hit play. And as you can see, the handle can actually spin around. So when we've got our rest of our pieces in, they'll actually start moving.